Good evening and welcome to the 2025 NCWSA WildCard Show. I am your host and National Chairman, Ashley Stevens. Tonight, we are going to find out our last three qualifiers for the 2025 NCWSA Syndicate Nationals to be hosted at Imperial Lakes in El Centro, California. After the big reveal, stay tuned for the D1 and D2 split, followed by our boat draw. We will close out our wildcard show with some key reminders leading into your safe travels to sunny California. Now, let's get started with introducing the 21 teams that have secured their spot at nationals by placing in the top 5 at their respective regionals. To start, the Midwest was the first to have their regionals this year with 16 teams competing for their golden ticket. The Badgers from the University of Wisconsin-Madison took home the gold, making them back-to-back regional champions. They dominated in the trick and jump events. The Burley Boilermakers from Purdue University had a strong slalom showing, which secured them the silver. And the Red Hawks from Miami of Ohio took home the bronze in slalom, trick, jump, and team overall. With the Eagles from the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse taking home a strong 4th place finish. This led us into a tight race for 5th and 6th place with only a 30-point difference between the team points. And the Kansas University Jayhawks flew in to secure that 5th spot. Now, like I said, every region sends their top 5 competitors to nationals each year. What you may not know is the Midwest averages about 680 skiers over the last 5 years, excluding 2020. This has earned them the title of the largest region and gains them a 16 to send automatically. So this has granted Ohio State a ticket to this year's nationals. Congratulations. Moving into the Southern and Atlantic coastal region, reaching from the tippy top of Maine all the way down to the Keys of Florida. The Florida Southern Mocs were unstoppable with placing first in slalom, trick, and jump, leading them to take home the gold. This has broken Alabama's 11-year winning streak. The Crimson Tide rolled strong in all 3 events. It was only 10 points off winning the jump event. However, the tide has receded, with the University of Alabama taking home the silver. The Tars of Rollins College held strong with a solid place finish. Although you have to watch out for those Clemson Tigers, where consistency is key across all 3 events, earning the 4th place, just 85 points shy of the bronze. Now, our final qualifier from the SAC region is a fellow Tiger, the Auburn University Tigers. Down in KT, Texas, the South Central showed out with the reigning national and regional champion. The Ragin' Cajuns from the University of Louisiana Lafayette took home the gold with a clean sweep. Their women's team absolutely dominated. The University of Louisiana Monroe Warhawks were vying to break the Cajun streak, but not this year. The Warhawks have taken home the silver. From College Station, the Texas A&M Aggies held their own with a balanced performance across the board, earning the bronze medal. And the Bobcats of Texas State University showed up and showed out with a 4th place finish. Our final qualifier from the SCR is the University of Texas Longhorns. Bevo would be proud. Taking us out west with our schools flying over mountains to make some spray, we have the Arizona State Sun Devils lighting up the leaderboard with a gold medal. The Aztecs of San Diego State University kept nipping at the Devils' heels, but ultimately took home the silver. The Mustangs from Cal Poly carved out a 3rd place finish. And now most people wouldn't admit this, but it looks like the Vikings from Western Washington's favorite event is tricks. Their highest scoring event was tricks, and this helped them earn their 4th place team finish. Rounding out our national qualifiers from the West, UC Davis secured the final ticket by only 100 points. Congratulations to all teams who have qualified for the 2025 NCWSA Syndicate Nationals. Now for the most exciting time of the night, who will be our last 3 national qualifying teams? For the teams that are not automatically qualified for regionals, they put their name in the hat for the wildcard tournament. Each region can send up to 3 teams to be placed into a simulated tournament. The tournament is ran with their top skier scores from throughout the 2025 fall season. Entering this year's wildcard tournament from the Midwest, we have the University of Cincinnati, Grand Valley State University, and Michigan State University. Out of the Southern and Atlantic Coastal region is Georgia Tech University, West Virginia University, and the University of South Carolina. The South Central region has two qualifying teams will be joining the race, Southern Methodist University and the University of Arkansas. To round out this wildcard tournament from the West, we have the University of Colorado, the University of Utah, and UCLA. It is time to put this boat into motion and see who will be joining us at Imperial Lakes. Now let's see those wildcard team results. In the 11th spot is UCLA from the West with 1,150 points. In 10th place is the University of Utah from the West with 1,860. 9th place is West Virginia University from the SAC with 3,535 points. In 8th place is the University of South Carolina from the SAC with 3,855 points. In 7th place, we have the University of Arkansas from the South Central with 4,510 points. In 6th place, we have Georgia Tech University from the SAC with 4,575 points. In 5th place, we have Southern Methodist University from the South Central with 4,955 points. And in 4th place, we have the University of Colorado from the West with 7,075 points. Now, for those top three placements, these teams have officially secured their spot to nationals. Congratulations is in order to Grand Valley State University from the Midwest with 8,490 points. Michigan State University from the Midwest with 9,010 points. And the University of Cincinnati from the Midwest with 9,030 points. Congratulations to these three teams. We can't wait to see you in California. Next, we will see which teams will be competing in D1 versus D2, along with their seeding going into the 2025 NCWSA Syndicate Nationals. The winners from each region will automatically qualify for Division I, so congratulations to Madison, Florida Southern, ULL, and ASU. To determine the other team's division and their seeding, we take the remaining 20 teams that are qualified and run another simulated tournament to establish this split. This will be their position off the dock in each rotation. Starting us off with Division II, we have the 12th seed will be UC Davis from the West. The 11th will be Western Washington, also from the West. 10th seed will be the University of Texas from the South Central region. 9th seed is Cal Poly from the West. 8th seed is Texas State University from the South Central. The 7th seed will be Grand Valley State University from the Midwest. The 6th seed will be Auburn University from the SAC. The 5th seed will be Ohio State University from the Midwest. The 4th seed will be Michigan State University from the Midwest. The 3rd seed will be Kansas State University from the Midwest. And the 2nd seed will be the University of Cincinnati from the Midwest. Now, our number 1 seed for the Division II event going into nationals will be San Diego State University from the West. Moving into our Division I, we'll start with the 12th seed again with Miami of Ohio from the Midwest. The 11th seed is the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse from the Midwest. The 10th seed will be Texas A&M University from South Central. The 9th seed will be Purdue University from the Midwest. The 8th seed will be Arizona State University from the West. The 7th seed will be University of Wisconsin-Madison from the Midwest. The 6th seed will be the Clemson University Tigers from the SAC. The 5th seed will be Rollins College from the SAC. The 4th seed will be the University of Alabama from the SAC. The 3rd seed will be the Florida Southern Mocs from the SAC. The 2nd seed will be the University of Louisiana Monroe from the South Central. And our number 1 seed going into nationals will be the reigning champions, the University of Louisiana Lafayette from South Central. Now let's turn over to our boat draws. Thank you to Mastercraft, Malibu, and Ski Nautique for providing boats for this year's Nationals. This boat draw has been completed by our chief driver based on the engine size as well as availability of the boats. All three boats will be available for tricks. Starting us off is D1 Women's Slalom, will be pulled by Mastercraft. D1 Men's Slalom will be pulled by the Ski Nautique. D2 Women's Slalom will also be pulled by the Ski Nautique. D2 Men's Slalom will be pulled by Malibu. Now let's move over to the jump events. For all jump events, we will be running dual boats, so be ready to rock and roll. D1 Women's Jump will be pulled by Malibu. D1 Men's Jump will be pulled by Mastercraft. D2 Women's Jump will be pulled by the Ski Nautique. And D2 Men's Jump will be pulled by Malibu. To close us out for today, we will be reviewing some key information. For our national schedule, we will be running 2 lakes, Thursday through Saturday, with 2 events each day per lake. We have 2 skier events scheduled. On Friday, please join us at Cabo's Modern Kitchen. This was formerly referred to as Mr. Tempos. Then on Saturday, we will have our banquet celebrating all the skiers at Imperial Valley Fairgrounds. These banquet tickets are available for sale online and on site. This year, we will be presenting our awards on site and at the banquet. For the on-site awards, we'll be awarding them on Friday at 12 p.m. for the D1 Women's Slalom and D1 Men's Trick events, along with the D2 Women's and D2 Men's Jump medals. On Saturday at 12 p.m., we'll be awarding the D1 Men's Slalom and D1 Women's Jump, along with the D2 Men's and D2 Women's Trick medals. Following that on Saturday at 2 p.m., we'll be awarding the D2 Men's Slalom and D1 Women's Trick medals. Reminder, all of this is on site. For the remaining events and the overall medals, these will be awarded at the banquet Saturday night, along with the team trophies. To wrap us up with these final reminders, captains, our final registration will be Wednesday at the north end of Imperial Lakes under a large tent. Practice will be available for purchase tomorrow morning following this posting, and a link will be posted on both skiimperial.com and the NCWSA.org. Like I mentioned earlier, banquet tickets are available for sale now at skiimperial.com. And most importantly, skiers, remember to wear your competition bibs. These are mandatory. Anyone skiing without a bib will be disqualified. Captains and presidents, you will see all this information sent out in the Nationals packet following the show. If you do not receive this packet, please get in touch with your regional chairman. Thank you for tuning in today. If you would like to support this event, please reach out to us at info@thencwsa.org or see our website for further information. I hope you enjoyed this 2025 NCWSA Wildcard Show, and we look forward to seeing you in sunny California.